Hello, welcome back everyone to the Linguasphere Academy podcast. I'm Alex.
And I'm Sam, right here with you. So glad you're with us again.
You know, Sam, I was thinking about something this morning. I was making my usual breakfast, the same oatmeal I've been eating for years. Same bowl, same spoon, same everything.
Nothing wrong with the good routine. Oatmeal's healthy.
It is. But then I looked in the cupboard and saw a box of pancake mix that I bought 6 months ago. 6 months. I kept telling myself, one day I'll make pancakes for breakfast instead of oatmeal.
And have you made them?
Not once, because oatmeal is safe. I know exactly how to make it. It takes 5 minutes. No thinking required.
Ah, I see where this is going. You're talking about comfort zones.
Exactly. That little box of pancake mix has been sitting there, judging me. It represents every small risk I haven't taken, every new thing I've avoided because the old thing was comfortable.
That's such a real feeling. We all have our pancake mix moments. The thing we want to try but keep putting off because the familiar feels safer.
Today, our topic is your comfort zone holding you back? We're going to talk about what the comfort zone is, why we love it, why it can be dangerous, and how to step out of it.
This is going to be a fun one. Lots of stories, lots of laughs, and hopefully a little bit of a push for all of us.
As always, we'll speak clearly and keep it friendly. This is like two friends having a real conversation about the fears we all share.
So get comfortable. Let's start with the most basic question. What is the comfort zone?
The comfort zone is a place where you feel safe, familiar, and in control. It's where things are easy because you've done them before.
It's your morning routine. It's your usual coffee order. It's the route you take to work. It's the friends you always sit with.
There's nothing wrong with the comfort zone. It's not evil. It's actually necessary. We need places and routines where we don't have to think.
Right. Imagine if every morning you had to figure out how to brush your teeth. That would be exhausting. Habits save energy.
But here's the problem. The comfort zone can shrink over time. The more you stay inside it, the harder it is to leave.
It's like a muscle that never gets used. If you never stretch it, it gets tighter and tighter until you can't move at all.
That's a great analogy. So the comfort zone itself isn't bad, but when it becomes a cage, that's when it's a problem.
Let's talk about why we love our comfort zone so much.
First, it's easy. No effort required. You already know what to do.
Second, it's predictable. No surprises, no stress. You know exactly what's going to happen.
Third, it's safe. No risk of failure, no risk of looking stupid, no risk of getting hurt.
Fourth, it's comfortable. That's why it's called the comfort zone.
Exactly. It feels good, and our brains are wired to seek pleasure and avoid pain. So your brain loves the comfort zone.
But here's the thing. Growth doesn't happen in the comfort zone.
Ooh, that's a good line. Say that again.
Growth doesn't happen in the comfort zone.
You don't get stronger by lifting the same light weight every day. You don't learn new skills by doing what you already know.
That's so true. Every time you've grown as a person, you were outside your comfort zone.
The first time you spoke English in public, outside your comfort zone.
The first time you started a new job, outside your comfort zone.
The first time you traveled alone, outside your comfort zone.
Every meaningful experience in your life started with a moment of discomfort.
So why do we avoid it? Because discomfort feels bad. Our brain says, stop, this is dangerous.
Yes, your brain thinks that ordering a latte in English is the same as being chased by a lion.
Right? Same response. Heart races, palms sweat, mind goes blank, all for a cup of coffee.
But here's the secret. The discomfort is temporary, the growth is permanent.
That's beautiful. The discomfort is temporary, the growth is permanent. Let's talk about the different zones. There's the comfort zone, the learning zone, and the panic zone.
The comfort zone is where everything is easy and familiar.
The learning zone is where you're challenged but not overwhelmed. You're stretching, but you're not breaking.
The panic zone is where you're so overwhelmed that you can't learn. It's too much, too fast.
The goal is to spend time in the learning zone, not the panic zone, not just the comfort zone.
So how do you know if you're in the learning zone? You feel a little nervous, but also excited. You're not sure you can do it, but you want to try.
You might make mistakes, but you learn from them. You're growing.
Let's talk about signs that your comfort zone is holding you back. Sign number 1, you feel bored, not relaxed, not peaceful. Bored, like you're just going through the motions.
I've been there. The same thing every day feeling. It's not bad, but it's not great either.
Sign number 2, you feel stuck, like you want to change something but you don't know how.
Sign number 3, you feel jealous of other people's lives. You see someone doing something brave and you think, I wish I could do that.
But you could, you just haven't taken the first step.
Sign number 4, you make excuses. I don't have the time, it's too expensive, I'll do it next year. The next year excuse. Next year never comes.
Sign number 5, you feel a little bit of regret when you look back. I wish I had tried that.
Ouch, that one hurts. Regret is heavy.
If any of these sound familiar, your comfort zone might be holding you back.
Now, let's talk about how to step out of your comfort zone. Practical steps.
Step 1, start small. You don't have to quit your job and move to another country tomorrow.
Please don't do that based on a podcast episode.
Start with something tiny. Order a different coffee. Take a different route to work. Talk to one new person.
The smaller the step, the easier it is to take, and small steps build momentum.
Step 2, do it badly. You don't have to be good at something to try it.
I love this. Give yourself permission to be bad, to make mistakes, to look silly.
The first time you do anything, you'll be bad at it. That's how learning works.
Remember when you first started learning English? You made mistakes, lots of them. That was okay.
Step 3, tell someone. Accountability helps. When you tell a friend your goal, you're more likely to do it.
Hey Sam, I'm going to order a latte in English today. Then you have to do it or you'll look silly.
Exactly. Peer pressure can be positive.
Step 4, focus on the feeling after, not the feeling during.
The during part might be uncomfortable, but the after part feels amazing.
I did it. I actually did it. That feeling is worth the temporary discomfort.
Step 5, remember that no one is watching. Seriously, most people are too busy thinking about themselves.
You think everyone is judging you, but they're really just wondering if they have food in their teeth.
That's so true. We're all the main character in our own story, but we're just extras in everyone else's.
Step 6. Celebrate your wins. Every time you step outside your comfort zone, celebrate.
Did you order a different coffee? Yes, celebration.
Did you speak English to a stranger? Yes, big celebration.
Did you finally make those pancakes? You better believe that's a celebration.
Haha, I still haven't made them. This episode is making me feel guilty.
Good, that's the point.
Haha, let's talk about fear. Fear is the biggest reason we stay in our comfort zones.
Fear of failure, fear of looking stupid, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown.
But here's what I've learned. The fear is almost always worse than the reality.
Yes, you imagine the worst-case scenario. You think everyone will laugh. You think you'll fail completely.
And then you do the thing and it's fine. Just fine. No one laughed. You didn't fail. It was okay.
So the fear was bigger than the actual experience. The anticipation was worse than the event.
That's so important to remember. Fear lies to you. It makes things seem much scarier than they really are.
So next time you're afraid, ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen, really?
And then ask, can I survive that? Usually, yes.
Let's bring back Maya. Maya has been learning English for a while, but she's afraid to speak.
Maya understands a lot. She can read well, she can write pretty well, but speaking, she freezes.
Her comfort zone is listening and reading. It's safe. No one judges her. No one can hear her mistakes.
But she wants to speak. She has things to say. She's tired of being silent.
She decides to step out of her comfort zone, just a little.
Her first step, she orders coffee in English. Just that, one sentence. I'd like a latte, please.
Her heart is racing. Her palms are sweating. She feels like she's going to throw up.
But she says it. The barista smiles and says, sure, anything else?
Maya says, no, thank you. That's it. 2 sentences, and she survives.
The barista didn't laugh. The world didn't end. Maya feels amazing.
The next week, she does it again. This time, she adds, have a nice day.
Small steps. Each one feels scary, but each one gets easier.
After a month, she's ordering coffee without even thinking. It's not scary anymore. It's normal.
Her comfort zone expanded. What used to be outside is now inside.
That's the goal, not to eliminate fear, but to expand your comfort zone so that more things feel comfortable.
Now, let's talk about the difference between comfort and complacency.
This is interesting. Comfort is okay. It's rest, it's peace, it's necessary.
Complacency is when you're so comfortable that you stop growing, you stop trying, you stop caring.
Comfort is taking a break. Complacency is giving up.
That's a good distinction. Rest is good. Stagnation is not.
So how do you know if you're resting or if you're stuck?
Ask yourself, am I still excited about my life? Am I still curious? Do I still want to learn?
If the answer is no, you might be stuck. Your comfort zone might be holding you back.
Let's talk about the comfort zone and English learning specifically.
This is so relevant for our listeners.
Your comfort zone might be reading. You're good at reading. It's easy. It's safe.
But you want to speak. Speaking is outside your comfort zone.
So you avoid speaking. You read more and more, hoping that one day speaking will feel easy.
But it won't, because you're not practicing speaking, you're practicing reading.
You can't get better at speaking by reading. You have to speak.
That's like wanting to learn to swim by reading books about swimming. At some point, you have to get in the water.
Haha, and you might swallow some water. You might feel clumsy. That's okay.
That's how learning works. Embrace the discomfort.
Let's practice a conversation about stepping out of comfort zones.
Hey, Alex, I've been thinking about joining a conversation group to practice English.
That's a great idea, but you sound nervous.
I am nervous. I'm afraid I'll make mistakes and people will judge me.
First of all, everyone in that group is also learning. They're all making mistakes too.
That's true, but still, it's scary.
Of course it's scary. Anything new is scary, but the fear will go away once you start.
What if I can't understand anyone?
Then you ask them to repeat. Sorry, could you say that again? It's fine.
What if I freeze?
Then you take a breath and try again. Or you say, I'm sorry, I'm nervous. People understand.
You make it sound so easy.
It's not easy, but it's worth it. The growth is on the other side of the fear.
Okay, I'll try. I'll go next week.
That's amazing. Let me know how it goes.
See how natural that conversation is? Two friends talking about fear and growth.
Now, let's talk about the concept of 1 degree of change.
What's that?
If you turn a ship just 1 degree, over time it ends up in a completely different place.
So small changes add up.
Exactly. You don't need to make a huge change overnight, just one small step outside your comfort zone.
1 degree, every day.
Over a year, you'll be in a completely different place.
I love that. It takes the pressure off. You don't have to be brave all at once.
Just a little braver than yesterday.
Now, let's talk about the role of failure. Failure is part of stepping out of your comfort zone.
You will fail. You will make mistakes. That's how learning works.
The only people who never fail are the people who never try.
Ooh, that's another good line.
Failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is part of success.
Every successful person has failed many times. They just didn't stop.
So when you fail, don't say, I'm a failure. Say, that didn't work. What can I learn?
That's the growth mindset.
Now, let's talk about the comfort zone and relationships.
This is interesting. We stay in relationships that aren't good for us because they're comfortable.
We know the person, we know the patterns. Even if it's bad, it's familiar.
And leaving is scary. It's unknown. It's outside the comfort zone.
So we stay, even though we're unhappy.
That's a sign that your comfort zone is holding you back from happiness, from growth, from peace.
Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is leave a situation that isn't serving you, even if it's comfortable, especially if it's comfortable.
Now, let's talk about the comfort zone and career.
You have a job, it's fine, it pays the bills, but you're not excited.
You think about applying for a different job, but you don't, because it's scary, because you might fail.
So you stay, year after year, comfortable but unfulfilled.
That's your comfort zone holding you back.
The scariest part is the application, the interview, the unknown.
But what if you get the job? What if you love it? What if it changes your life?
You'll never know if you don't try.
Now let's talk about the comfort zone and health.
You know you should exercise. You know you should eat better. But your comfort zone is the couch.
Haha, the couch is very comfortable. It's called a comfort zone for a reason.
So you stay on the couch. You watch one more episode. You eat one more snack.
And your health suffers. Your energy suffers. Your mood suffers.
Because you won't leave the couch. Because it's comfortable.
The first time you go to the gym is scary. The first time you cook a healthy meal is unfamiliar.
But after a few times, it becomes normal. Your comfort zone expands.
Now the couch feels weird. You actually want to move.
That's the goal, to make healthy choices feel normal.
Now let's bring back Maya one more time.
Maya has been taking small steps. She orders coffee in English. She says hello to her neighbor.
She joins a conversation group. The first time, she barely speaks. She just listens.
That's okay. That's a step. She showed up.
The second time, she says one sentence. I like this weather.
Small step, but it's a step.
The third time, she has a short conversation. She makes mistakes, but she keeps going.
Her comfort zone is expanding. Slowly, but it's happening.
She still feels nervous, she still makes mistakes, but she's not stuck anymore.
She's moving, and that's what matters.
Now let's talk about the fear of what other people think.
This is a big one. We stay in our comfort zones because we're afraid of judgment.
What will they think if I try this? What will they say if I fail?
But here's the truth. Most people are not thinking about you. They're thinking about themselves.
Haha, that's harsh, but true. You're not the main character in their story.
They're worried about their own lives, their own problems, their own fears.
So stop worrying about what they think. They're probably not even paying attention.
And if they do judge you, that says more about them than about you.
Exactly. Kind people don't judge. Only insecure people judge.
So don't let the fear of judgment hold you back. It's not worth it.
Now, let's talk about the concept of future you.
What does future you wish you had done today?
Ooh, I like that. Future you is counting on present you.
In 1 year, will you be glad you stayed in your comfort zone, or will you wish you had tried?
Regret is heavy. Don't let future you carry that weight.
So do it for future you. Take the step, make the call, send the message.
Future you will thank you.
Now, let's learn some useful phrases for talking about comfort zones.
I need to step out of my comfort zone.
This is outside my comfort zone.
I'm challenging myself to try something new.
Growth happens in discomfort.
The magic happens outside your comfort zone.
I'm scared, but I'm doing it anyway.
One small step at a time.
I'm expanding my comfort zone.
Keep these phrases in mind. Use them when you're feeling stuck.
Now, here's your challenge for this week.
Do one thing outside your comfort zone. Just one.
It can be tiny. Order something different at a restaurant. Say hello to a stranger. Speak English to someone new.
It can be bigger. Sign up for a class. Apply for a job. Have a difficult conversation.
Whatever it is, do it. And notice how you feel before, during, and after.
Then come back and tell us in the comments. What did you do? How did it feel?
We read every comment. Your courage inspires us and other listeners.
Remember, your comfort zone is not your home. It's just a room, and there are other rooms.
You don't have to leave forever. Just visit the other rooms sometimes.
Growth is on the other side of fear, and you are braver than you think.
Thank you for spending this time with us. We'll be back next week with another topic.
Until then, be brave. Take one small step. Future you is cheering you on.
And hey, before you go, if this episode made you think, please hit that subscribe button. It's free and it means we can keep making these honest conversations.
Yes, please, and leave us a comment. What's one thing you're going to do this week to step out of your comfort zone?
We read every comment. Your courage inspires us and other listeners.
Subscribe, comment, and share. It helps more people find the courage to grow.
Thanks again, everyone. Now go take one small step.
Bye for now.
Bye.